What is good with the YouTube? It is your boy, Sean Rock to the represent Mandatory Thrive, because every day it is mandatory for us to thrive, and I am back again with another video. But before I start this video, I want to ask y'all to head over to Amazon.com, purchase my first published book, Give Nothing Less Than 300, From the Basement, Mind, Body, and Soul. Great read, great book. Link will be in the description. Also, I want to give a special shout out to the people who purchased my book doing my door-to-door sales. That's Brian, Kimberly, Jonathan, Suzanne, Kevin, and Michael. I appreciate the support from these people who purchased my book yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I value you here, and thank you. So, I want to talk about a couple different things. I'm going to talk about door-to-door sales, the power of embracing no's and rejections to get to the yes. Now, I've been utilizing this tactic in various different ways to try to grow my Mandatory Thrive HGBM business in various different ways. And the tactic is ask and you shall receive, right? Reach and you shall get there. And the way I've been implementing this is I've reached out to every YouTuber that I could possibly reach out to collaborate, right? And in essence, I've gotten way more rejection and way more no's, right? But in the same breath, I got a couple yeses. So what does that mean? What if I would have just said, you know what? I'm not going to reach out to anybody because I'm afraid of rejection and I'm afraid of someone saying no. But when one door closes, another one opens. It's really that simple. One door closes, another one opens. So when it comes to building your brand, when it comes to finding investors, when it comes to getting support for your brand, you have to be willing to accept no's and rejections and not take it personally, right? In order to have professional success. It's really that simple. And what I've seen is that this has produced far more results than either A, not reaching out, or B, only reaching out when I know that I'm going to get a yes, right? Because my success, your success, everyone's success is based on one thing: being a hunter. You have to be a hunter. There's two types of people in this world. There's the hunters and the hunted, right? There's the doers and the waiters, right? And in order to move yourself to the next level, you have to be a hunter and you have to be a doer. So the power of no's when it comes to door-to-door sales. I've noticed a pattern, right? I may knock on 10 doors, and out of those 10 doors, maybe I'll get 4 doors to open, right? And out of those 4 doors, I may get 1 sale, right? But if I allow the fact that the statistic says 10 doors, 4 open, 1 sale, that's a 10% out of 100% ratio to discourage me, I won't keep going. But you got to be willing to keep going, and you got to be willing to accept and embrace rejection to get and accomplish what you want to accomplish, right? So embracing no will make you here. Embracing the no will move you from here to here, right? Being unafraid of rejection will open up many doors for you. And the reason why a lot of people stay stagnant and stay in the same position, and I'm speaking from my own personal experience in my own personal journey, is because for a while I was afraid of rejection, right? So being afraid of rejection or hearing a no was like the worst for me, right? So I said, I'm not even going to reach out, or I'm not even going to try to move forward, because I would rather appear a certain type of way and stay a certain type of way until things move forward than to actually go through the process of being rejected or hearing a no. But in reality, that mindset will only keep you complacent. It will only keep you in the same space that you were yesterday. But going out and hunting, right? You don't go out and ask for nothing. You don't go out and expect nothing. You go out and say, this is what I laid out, and this is what I'm going to do to get it. And I'm going to stay here until I get it. It's really that simple, right? That's the philosophy. In sales, there's a couple different businesses that are the most lucrative. It's really housing, transportation, and sales, right? Because people need housing to live. There's no way of getting around it. They need housing to live, so this is why this is one of the most lucrative careers. People need transportation, right, to move around and to go make money and to go buy things. So this is why this is one of the lucrative careers. And then the next one, which really, when you really assess it, it's really the foundation of all success, and that's sales. Because houses have to be sold, cars have to be sold, everything that you put in your house has to be sold, everything that you put in your car has to be sold to you. And I forgot one, food. Food is a big one too. So these are the 3 or 4 main components of the most lucrative careers in the world. But I would say that sales in general is the most lucrative career. Now I want to talk about my success in door-to-door sales in my first couple of weeks. Now, I have not done over 2 hours as of yet on my door-to-door sales, because I like to build myself up, build my momentum up, and not push myself too hard. But the goal at some point is to get to doing 4 hours of sales and maybe 1 or 2 hours a day of call sales. But my most lucrative day in under 2 hours was $128 in under 2 hours, right? So what that tells me is that sales is a very, very effective way to increase money, right? Because if I was to go work a job per se, you know, a job that doesn't require me to have any real skills, with maybe at best I can get $16 an hour. So in 2 hours, my earning value is 30 something bucks, right? In 2 hours. Now, the difference between that is sales in a job hourly paid wage is that the hourly paid wage is guaranteed. That's really the only real difference. So you know that you're going to work specifically for a check, and you know the exact amount that you're going to get. Where with sales, you know, you don't know for sure. But then again, that even isn't a true statement, because I haven't done over 30 houses in one day, right? So the more houses, the more no's that I accept, the more doors I knock, who knows how much money I can make, right? So with sales, it's a matter of continuously going past the no and continuously pushing until you're satisfied with the number that you came home with. That's really what it is. But the moral of the story is that sales, in all things, everybody's selling something. Whether they have to do it direct contact, whether they have to do it over the phone, or whether you go to a store, right? Just look at this right now in my car. This hat, somebody sold it to me. This book, somebody sold it to me. This hoodie, somebody sold it to me. This phone, somebody sold it to me. This Diet Coke from Taco Bell, somebody sold it to me. This Monster drink, somebody sold it to me. This camera that you're watching me on right now, that I'm recording on, someone sold it to me. This car that I'm sitting in, someone sold it to me. So what that says is that sales essentially is the foundation of wealth. No matter how you slice it and dice it. Whether someone's selling you a service, whether someone's selling you an item, whether someone's selling you an idea, whether someone's selling you a program, a book, whatever it is, it's all sales. And for me, I'm enjoying being a hunter. I love it. I've worked various jobs, from strenuous factory work to, easy factory work, to cleaning jobs, to demolition work, to roofing, social change work, community outreach, personal training. I mean, you name it. I've worked all type of jobs. And sales, I've seen the best results for the time that I've invested, which has been very, very minimal compared to the time that I invested in other jobs, right? And I see that if I continue to push the envelope, it's going to be much more beneficial as I continue to grow my stamina and build up my confidence and build up my will power to keep pushing, keep going further, keep adding time, keep making my sales pitch a little bit take less time, right? Making the conversations take less time in order to capitalize on my time so that I can get to the next sale or get to the next person, right? But at the end of the day, if you can't embrace the power of a no and rejection, in my opinion, in life, no matter what you do, it's going to be hard to get to the level that you want to get, because you have to be willing to take calculated risks in order to move to the next level. And that's what I want to talk about to people and kind of give my breakdown of why I'm doing door-to-door sales. Well, I didn't give my breakdown of why I do door-to-door sales, but what I'm learning from door-to-door sales. So I hope this video helps, man. Remember, dream big, work hard, live great, don't stop. It's your boy Sean Rock Tiller. I'm signing out. Peace.